Hey guys, my name is Alan and I am the founder of Speech Global, and I currently go to a Romanian American church. And one of the biggest issues I found here was translation, the language problem, right? We have our services are pretty mixed, so we have English speakers, we have Romanian speakers. A lot of people in the church know Romanian and English, so it works well. But a lot of the younger generation, they don't understand the Romanian preachings as much, and a lot of the older generation, they don't understand the English preachings as much. So I was always trying to figure out how can I contribute to a solution for this problem, and I went to building. I'm a developer. I code, and I went to building. I finally have a tool that we've been using. It's called Speech Global, and it's an AI automated translation system. You hook it up with whatever sound system or whatever microphone. You plug it into the software, start streaming, and people can join in any language. So audience members can scan a QR code or join a channel, and they can listen in English, Romanian, if there's Spanish, if there's any other language, they can come and join and listen at their preference, or even read captions, anything like that. Yeah, this is something I've been building specifically for our church, but I wanted to kind of start introducing it to others who might need it as well. I'd like to add too, there were a few solutions that we were looking at. There's a few softwares out there that do something similar, but they were either very expensive or they didn't have the full functionality that we were expecting. So that's when I went and said, okay, let me build something from the ground up. Yeah, so this is our current audio setup. We're using an X32 for the audio. So basically, this X32 has a USB output right here, and this is connecting to the computer. What we're doing is we're signing into the dashboard. Yeah, so after signing in, you have a few options. This is the main place where you're going to be looking. It's a streaming dashboard, and there's this input device section. You can get it straight from the mixer if you'd like. You can also get it from any audio input. Usually what I do is we have a place where we mix it here. So we bring it into Ableton Live, and then we send an output to NDI, and from this NDI output we connect to it, is where we connect to it on our dashboard usually. You can choose the streaming mode, so you have fast, which is like more direct translation. It's a lot faster. This one's a little bit slower, but it's very polished, it has more context. It's very natural and clean to listen to, more than the fast mode. And then we have a mix mode where the audience can choose which one they'd like. It's a comfort mode versus a fast mode, they get to choose. And then you can start streaming from here. This is for Human Translator, that's a different feature. This is after all your streams, you can get the content, so you can play the audio of the translation, you get a AI summary, transcript. Let's see, this is a QR code. These are captions, I'll show this later. This is the profile. This is where you would add your languages. So these are the default ones that you're going to be streaming with, but these are your allowed languages that other people can join in if they'd like. Then there's billing, and there's usage. So here you can see the usage statistics.
A couple of more announcements. So, live translation. I normally preach every Sunday. If you're here, dacă sunteți aici, în românește se traduce in not just Romanian, but multiple languages. How many languages we're up to now?
Like 30?
Like 30 languages. So, thank you, Brother Alan. He makes that available. He's been working on that. God bless him. And it's a good way. I think Soracati îi place. Merge bine? Yes, imagine bine. Domnul să binecuvinteze. And then what does the rest of this month?
What you have to understand in your life, you hear fear, you hear different things going on in the world, all of a sudden it gets into your soul, it gets into your spirit. You see pornography is a seeing sin. You see it and it affects your life. We talked about the ear gate, the eye gate, and then the mouth gate, that we speak forth what we hear and what we see. Okay, what does Barna say? In 1992, the average age for a pastor in the charismatic evangelistic churches, okay, was 44. In 2000, 8 years later, it jumped up to 50. In 2017, it was 54. In 2020, it was 57. 40 years and younger. 40 years and younger is no longer the standard. And as of 2020, so this is 3 years ago, only 16%, that's less than 20%, of senior pastors were 40 years and younger. And I thought about my own experience. I'm 45 years old. I remember growing up in a Romanian church. We had young pastors.